Chris, can you give us a sneak peek into what the future holds for Sony home cinema products?
Yeah, sure. I mean, from my point of view, I mean, the home cinema projector lineup that we have today is the best that we've ever had. There's no better time to invest in home cinema, so you have that best in class experience at home. I mean, all of our projectors offer great resolution, clarity, high contrast performance, high color performance. So if you want that special immersive big screen experience, really can't recommend it enough these days. And alongside just the image quality you get these days, you've also got the audio enhancements that happened. I mean, DTS:X with the IMAX enhanced content offers that immersion audio wise, and then also control wise. Not a day goes by when I don't hear about a new smart home device that offers something a bit easier to do by just speaking to a speaker or something. And with home cinema, that's no different either. Like, you can get an installation professionally done these days that your children could use, you know, and it can be a really sociable space. So I really think it's the best time to look into home cinema if you're interested. In terms of what I see for the future, there's a couple of things kind of happening now in terms of trends that kind of make us think the future may be slightly different. The first is kind of screen size. I mean, not so many years ago, I thought my 40-inch TV at home was a pretty big TV, you know. But now I think the average is 65-inch plus for TV image sizes, and for home cinema that could be 100, 150-inch screen. So I think just the acceptance of a large screen solution in your home is much greater than it was some years ago. So I see that adoption of maybe projectors in the home being much more accepted, much more adopted in the future as well. Alongside that, the way we use projectors is also changing. So when people say home cinema, they immediately think of that big black box with perfect AV installation, with just like you would go to a cinema outside. And there is definitely some beautiful cinema designs that are kind of focused around that dedicated space. But we're actually seeing many more projectors being used in multi-purpose spaces, in media rooms, in living rooms, where people want to have a more social experience, but also have a big screen experience, so a big IMAX experience, for example. And they want to be able to do that with their families and friends. So people are putting projectors and screens in those ambient spaces, ambient lit spaces with which are used for not just for viewing content. So that's changing quite a lot as well. You need to be quite clever with how you design your system to get the best out of it. But that's one trend we're seeing. And the final trend I would say is brightness. I mean, Sony actually launched a brand new flagship projector for our ultra high-end installations called the GTZ380, which is 10,000 lumens, which is twice as bright as any projector we've ever produced for home cinema in the past. And with Sony flagship projectors, what we see is like this technology that starts off at the flagship kind of trickles down to the rest of the lineup. So what I would say is for home cinema is the future is definitely bright from a Sony point of view. And yeah, we really look forward to seeing what's coming next. And just one point to add, just finally, is if you are really interested in home cinema and a projector in your home, I'd really recommend you go and see a Sony accredited dealer showroom. You can find them on our pro.sony website. They'll be able to talk you through all the options for your budget, for your living space, for your lifestyle. They'll be able to show you some IMAX enhanced content, and you can get that full immersion, not just the image, the control, how to control it, the audio as well. And really seeing and feeling is believing with home cinema. And I think that really is the first step to take if you're interested.